Um, I read over this 100 times last night, and I'm like, really? The standard deviation and mean are right there? What the heck? So, so in that sense, I mean, maybe I'm making this harder than it is. You know what I mean? Like,
Sometimes we think that, like,
I'm thinking so. So it's kind of annoying. Um, but I guess what I should probably do is when I'm overthinking it and I can't figure out, I'll just say, okay, literally, they gave me a chart. I know how to find the z-score because they gave me the mean and the standard deviation. I plug it in. Okay, this shouldn't be as bad as I thought it was. But okay, well, we figured that applet thing out, and I guess do we use that applet a lot in this homework? You know, I don't really know because
I did. I couldn't find like a formula or anything to do what the applet does.
okay, I couldn't either. So you just use
Janice?
that.
Yeah.
I know there is. I've done this before. I just don't know when. So I'm trying to.
Sounds familiar, kind of thing.
Yeah, like once I hit that 68%. Do you know what I'm talking about? The thing that showed the. I don't know if it's a formula as much as it's looking at. Here we go. Let me go back down to where I was a second ago in this. And I wish I could remember how I did it.
Well, just before I forget, and maybe we'll get there, so it doesn't matter. But you know, you guys, when we did the QQ plot thing, and it said put the numbers in from smallest to biggest.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that? I got the numbers.
If you right-click it, then you can see a folder that says sort, and then it's going to go from greater or like small to large or large to small, and you can choose.
Oh, that's all you do? You right-click it, and it gives you those options?
Yeah. Well, it's like under sort, and then you're going to hover over sort. And then
okay. QQ plot. Okay, right-click, brings up sorts, and then you can pick the one you want.
Yeah.
Okay. I cannot find that anywhere last night. I even Googled it. And it got all me onto these crazy, like super smart Indian guys talk. I'm like, no. We're not going there. It's like okay. So then those are just descriptions of the normal density curve and describe the shape and properties, which I guess is just something we have to know and figure out and memorize, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like normal density curve has a bell-shaped curve, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. In the following Z formula, please state which symbol stands for. In the following Z formula, is there a Z formula on number 4 I don't see?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, it is. So it's just that Z equals X minus mean over the standard deviation.
Okay.
Basically what the symbols or numbers mean in that whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Z equals X minus mean over standard deviation. Okay.
So it's just wanting to know what those symbols mean. So what's the Z stand for? What's the U stand for?
Duh. Yeah. Okay. So the Z is the observant point or whatever, observed point.
The Z is how many.
No, that's X.
Yeah, X is the point, is like the data observed. And then Z is this how many standard deviations away from the mean it is.
Okay. Away from mean. Okay, that's Z. Yeah. The X is the observed point, and then the mean is the average of the numbers, the data points, right? And then the standard deviation is, well, that's what the standard deviation is. The is it the little U? No. Which one is it?
The circle, the O.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Does anybody know what these symbols are called?
Well, they say it sometimes, and I'm like, what did you say? Like you or something, or I don't know.
Because I know they're like Greek symbols, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure they're Greek. I don't
Kind of
know.
like delta.
It's not relevant. Yeah. It's not
Okay.
relevant. It's just curious.
Yeah. Okay, so then we have to do the define and describe the rule, which is just the rule. I mean, read about that, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then, okay, so do you guys care if we do A, B, C, and D, the number 6? Did you
I
guys
don't
do
mind.
those or not? Okay, so the mean of all quantitative
Fine.
scores on the GRE is 150.8 with the standard deviation of 8.8. Scores on the quantitative portion of the GRE are approximately normally distributive with mean equals something and standard deviation equals something.
Yeah, so this is just looking at and like putting in the numbers that are in the.
Say it again, Nicole.
So it's like putting in the same. It's just looking at what's given in the question. So like the U is going to be the 150.A, and the standard deviation is going to be 8.8.
Okay. Sorry, I'm going to write it out really quick, my thing again, because basically I see to write the formula out and plug it in.
No, for question A, it's just asking you to fill in the information that it gave you.
Oh.
Does that make
yeah.
sense?
Yeah. The mean is 150.08. We just put that there.
Yes.
Okay. 0.8. And the standard deviation is 8.8. Oh, duh. It's like literally just fill it in. Okay. So what proportion of the people who take the quantitative portion of the GRE will score above 165? Now, is this when we stick it in the...
formula?
Yeah.
Yeah, but first we get the Z-score.
Oh, this is when we put it in the formula?
Or like the 165 in with your mean and standard deviation that you just got.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so X minus, then we put in the mean. No.
So in this situation, X is 165 because that's the observed point.
Oh, okay. So 165 minus the mean,
Mm-hmm.
which is 150.08. I mean 0.8. And then over the standard deviation, which is 8.8.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so it's 147.9.
Divide it by the standard deviation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought I did. 8.8 was the standard deviation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's what I did.
Did you use parentheses?
Wait, isn't it just 165 minus 150.8? Get that answer, divide that by 8.8?
And then divide by the, well, no, 150, it's the 165 minus 150.8.
Can you see that, Nicole?
Yes. Well,
So
I did.
this is going to be how you should input it into your calculator. You see I have parenthesis 165 minus 150.8 divided by 8.8.
Divided by 8.8.
Dang it.
1.61?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Will you put that up one more time, just because I'm gonna write that down so I can go back.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
As long as I keep talking, it'll appear on the big screen.
Oh yeah, that's true. Huh? We had that issue before.
It was so interesting yesterday in my other class. Somebody just kept like taking notes the whole time we were discussing.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
the person that was talking, I was like, I have no idea who's talking right now. I can't associate your name with the face.
That's true, huh? Divided by 8.8. Okay, yeah, I don't know why I did that math wrong. Yeah. Okay, so if a student scores the percentile, what would their corresponding z-score be?
Unfortunately, we're not finished with B yet.
Oh, we're not.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
So now we have to go to that applet
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and put the z-score in.
Okay. I see what you're saying. And then our shaded area, we're above. So it's got to be, well, actually, where would the shaded area be? How do we know?
What's the question asking for?
It says what proportion of the people who take the quantitative portion of the GRE will score above 165?
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Do you know where we shade that, you guys?
Yeah, I think so. Since it's greater or above, it's going to be
the top portion.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
all right.
That's not. Wait. Compare it to the answer. Could be wrong.
I don't know what the answer is because that sheet didn't print out for some reason.
Answer sheet up.
Is it 0.0537?
That's what it's showing on the applet, but that's not correct.
Oh, no. Okay.
Not the answer, so I'm. .053. Sorry. That is, I was on the wrong spot on the answers. Confused. Sorry. So it is the 0.0534. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What?
0.0537.
That is the answer. Yeah, I just was on the wrong spot on the.
Yeah. No, I totally understand. Okay. So basically we figure that out by plugging those numbers in, coming up with that, and then sticking that in the z-score. Okay. Well, I guess whenever they ask what the z-score is, we just put in that applet or whatever it's called. And then, because we won't know it unless we put it in there, since we don't have like a formula for it. Okay. Okay. So do you guys want to go to C, or are you good, Nicole?
Yeah.
Okay. If a student score is the percentile, what would their, oh wait, we already got that. That's the 0.0537, huh? All right. What is the quantitative GRE score for a student who scores at the percentile?
Hold on.
Okay.
Asking.
Oh shoot, did I mess up?
Because the answer is on C. I just said that's B's.
Oh, that's B's.
The
Okay, sorry. I don't have
so it's no, you're fine.
Okay, so score is the percentile. What would their corresponding z-score be? Percentile.
Percentile is a number such as a specified percentage. Tenth percentile has got to be the first portion. Is that right?
Tina, we're working on number C or letter C. If you're wondering
Yes,
what's going
ma'am.
on. Okay.
So in the textbook, oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I was just going to ask you, but you're already, so.
Sorry, I want to be a teacher eventually, so if I get bossy or annoying, just let me know. Because I by trade, like I teach children, so I get bossy sometimes. My husband hates it. So in the textbook, it gave an example. Now the example was like the 90th percentile, but
Right.
I feel like you can do this with any percentile. So let me share my screen. So you can see what it said to do. Share. Oh wow, now that's cool.
That's what happened with the.
Yeah, what you need to do is you need to.
How's that look?
Screen, and then you need to set that your presenter.
Did that not help?
Yeah, it's up now.
Okay, did I bring it back up now? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see
There
my
you go.
applet?
You're good.
Okay. So up here in the highlighted section that where it says area, you're gonna convert the 10% into a decimal.
Okay.
And then again, we're just gonna like click, like figure out what we're gonna click, right? So this blue section that I have shaded is the area that is the 10th percentile.
Oh, I was thinking the 10th percentile was on the other side.
So did I, but then based off of what was in the textbook where they did it with the 90th percentile.
That was up there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So where did you get the 10 percentile? Sorry, I'm trying to remember what's going on here.
So in the homework on question C, remember it says the 10th percentile, which is the 10%. So then we turn that into a decimal, and we stick it up here in the area.
Oh, you got that from the homework.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
So in the question, it asks about the 10th percentile.
Mm-hmm.
See, it says if the student score is the 10th percentile. Or if it said 30 percentile, and like she said, you convert it to point in the area. So there's two different things that you can put in the applet for the area.
Okay.
Percentile.
But what does the homework have to do with this part? Like, I'm confused. Do they just go together?
The applet.
Yeah. Well,
okay,
with
so
the question?
Look at number C.
Yeah, if a student scores the percentile.
Okay. So it says 10th percentile. You put percent, but the area, well, so 10% would be 0.10. So she changed the area in that applet instead of the z-score.
Okay, but like on mine, this is where I'm confused. Like the ones we're working on, the A, B, and C, mine just says if a student score is the percentile. Does it say the 10th percentile?
It does say the 10th. That's crucial to solving this
Okay,
problem.
that's so weird because I literally, mine says, well, that's so strange. If a student score, is the next one, what is the quantitative GRE? Are you guys on the same page I am?
It says the 10th on that too.
What? Is the next question the mean speed of hydrogen, that one?
Yeah, that's 7, yeah.
What the heck? Oh, put up your
you're
thing.
Missing 10th for some reason.
Why? That is so strange. Well, that's why I couldn't figure out the stupid thing. Wait, show me again with your paper really quick. So let me just put that up.
There you go.
What's
The assignment.
So on your thing, the one you're on right now, what does it say at the very top?
Says lesson 5 normal distribution.
Is that what? Yeah, that's what mine says. What in the world? I'm so confused. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go back and.
Your Mac.
I wonder. It says because it says mine says if a student score is the percentile, and then the next one says, what is the quantitative GRE score for a student who scores at the percentile? Okay, so I got to put 10th in there and then 10th in the other place. People, how am I going to make it through this class if I don't even have like? Oh my gosh. Okay, I got to go back.
Oh, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Janice.
Click by the percentile. My brain. Tina.
Hello.
There's like an arrow. It's like a box that was created.
Oh, it
you see
does.
That, Tina?
Yeah. It does.
It's some kind of box. That's why it doesn't come into yours, Rachel. I'm guessing.
Oh.
So any of these boxes are not going to come in.
Oh my gosh.
That's because, oh my gosh, I had no idea this was even an option in Word.
Okay.
My mind is blown.
I am so glad we just figured that out because this could be a really, really weird semester for me. Okay, basically, I got to either convert this to Word or go get a PC is what it comes down to, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, that makes so much more sense.
All right, guys, I'm going to stop sharing my screen.
All right, thank you. Now we'll just, someone else read the question then, because obviously, I mean, I have this stuff in there.
Okay, so did you get the answer for C?
No. No. What was it?
So it's going to be in the applet.
Yeah.
It's going to be the Z-score for the shaded portion of the applet.
Okay, so negative
put your area.
10%?
No. It's down here, the Z-score. Oh, I'm not on screen sharing. So where does... Yeah.
Negative 1.28?
2, yeah. And you're going to go to 3 decimal points.
That's for C, right?
Yes.
Okay, negative 1.28 what?
2.
Oh, 2. Okay.
And then the second portion of C is this usual or unusual?
Okay. Oh, is that what it asked?
It's not unusual.
Oh, you know what? It doesn't say that. I just put that for myself.
Oh, okay. I was like,
okay,
I'm really losing my mind. Okay. You just took it a step further for your own.
I did, yeah, because
knowledge.
I write everything
isn't a bad
down.
thing.
No.
I write everything down. I was like, I just want to make sure that I know this.
No, that's so good. Okay. What is the quantitative GRE score for a student who scores at the 10th percentile? Okay. So quantitative, which means so how do we figure that one out? 10th percentile.
Oops, wrong one. I was about to do a screen share, but I want to write it down first. Let me see. Ideas on how to solve this one before I be bossy?
Like a backwards thing of what we did, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. -1.28.
Does this have to do with the applet? Do you think?
No.
No.
Here, let me do a screen share so you can see this.
What you have now is the Z. So you have to, right?
Yeah.
So you're using
So
your formula.
Can you see this? I don't know. I don't want you to see that. Are you kidding me?
Go.
Here, I'll just write it back out. I'm trying to use my smart computer. I hate it.
And then we're using the formula for this?
Yes. So we have the z-score. In question C, we solved for the z-score using the applet. So then we put that z-score where the z is usually.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're looking for in this question is the x.
Okay, so we want to get the x what now?
Yeah, we want to get the x by itself.
So then we divide both of the sides?
We would actually multiply.
Oh, multiply.
Yes, what would we multiply by?
Well, okay.
So we're trying to get rid of, right now what we're trying to get rid of is going to be the standard deviation, the 8.8.
Okay.
So then we would multiply by 8.8. Can you see that?
Okay, so we're multiplying both by 8.8?
Yes, both sides by 8.8. And that would cancel out on the right side. That would get rid of both those 8.8s. And that would leave us with x minus 150.8 equals what is 8.8 times negative 1.282?
Let's see. Times negative 1.282. Is it negative 10.8?
Maybe the calibrations on your calculator are a little off. Because you're a little off.
Okay.
Did you miss a decimal someplace on accident?
Maybe, possibly. So 8.8 times negative. Do I just put negative like in the very beginning? Like minus?
No, it kind of plus or minus on there rather than the minus that you minus.
Yeah, well, there was at some point. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Minus,
okay,
yeah.
So you've got to hit that to get a negative.
That's right.
8.8 times, and then you hit that negative button, and it puts it in parentheses.
Times the negative button. Okay, and then it's 1.2. Negative 11.28?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Negative 11.28. So then what would we do at this point?
Okay, so we've got this, and then we still have equals x minus 158.
Mm-hmm.
So then at this point, we could probably divide, right?
No, we have to isolate x still.
Well, okay.
So
we
the 150 to x.
Yes.
So your x, what do you do to x?
Well, if you added it, you get rid of 150.8, and then you add to the other side. Okay, so then we have negative 11.28 plus 150.8. 139.51 or 52.
Yes. So then we have this looking like 139.5 equals x.
Equals x. And that's the answer?
Mm-hmm. And we'd round it up to a solid decimal point, so it'd be roughly 140.
So what do you guys know what the answer is in the thing? Does it say 140?
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did writing it out like that help you, Rachel?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I remember doing that kind of math. I just trying to figure out how you need to do it in the first place.
That's a really good question. It's a plug and play. That's why I like formulas. I always call it plug and play. Since I have the formula, I know I'm looking for Z. I know that I have Z. I put Z where I know Z goes.
And you kind of work it from there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alrighty.
That's why I love math. There's a specific answer to it.
Yeah, that's the best part of it.
When you write a letter, something, and the teacher goes, "Oh, I don't like the way you wrote that." Well, that's the answer. You can't tell me you don't like it. Is what it is.
Yeah.
So the only question I had concerning the preparation is 7F.
Okay.
And I know how to do it, but for some reason, maybe I don't know how to do it because I'm not getting the answer. I'm off by a lot.
What is the quartile of the speed?
Is that one we're putting into?
I think this is okay. I might be wrong, but I think this is when you like take the 2 and you subtract it.
Huh?
Like I don't know. I can't remember. Like I think I took the 2. I don't know. Never mind. I don't know if I know what I'm talking about.
Well, did you get the answer? Because if you got the answer, I think you know.
Let me see if I got the right answer. I haven't checked my answers actually. Let's see. The answer that I got was 2204.
Yeah, that's the right answer.
Yeah, I remember. So I did this last night when I was tired. I remember like subtracting 2 of the numbers to get this answer.
So did you find the Z-score and then subtract them? No, because to get that large of a number.
No, because I remember reading in the. 1 second. This is why I don't do math that night.
No, we did. Did them before the quadrilaterals. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, you keep breaking. You keep going in and out. Do you have a headset, James?
I don't have one on, but I can put one on.
That might help, maybe. I could be completely wrong.
Let me remember where my plug is on this new one. Is that better?
Yes. Oh, you didn't break out once.
Okay. The last there was.
Oh, okay. I think I remember.
Right at the first, we did those till it's
like in the second lesson or third lesson or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. See, those first 2 lessons that we did last week, I attempted them when I was on drugs, so I will not remember any of that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to bring up. Was it the first or second lesson we did those in? I remember.
So, okay, I think I remember how I did this. So this has to do with also with the E, how, or maybe not E. So you know how E, you did like you found out both of the Z scores.
Mm-hmm.
So then you use that, and because I followed the principle that I found in the textbook of 3.3, like about subtracting. We find the area, we subtract the smaller from the larger. That's what I did.
Did you say it was 3 dot what?
It's under the 3.3, finding the probability of between two values.
Oh, okay.
And part of it.
3.3.
Yeah, just on this lesson, finding the probability of being between two values.
I'm not understanding this, guys. Somebody want to dumb it down for me? Pretend like I'm in kindergarten?
If I knew, I would tell you, but I don't. So
I'm still trying to run all this through my head. Hold on.
I will wait.
Want to take over?
Yeah, I honestly don't remember how I got that. I was trying to write it down, everything. Because I remember like just filling this out and like going to bed, and it's like really late at night, and I cannot do math at night. So I'm surprised you got the right number. Like, I don't even know.
Oh.
This is why the teachers say you have to have your work done. My kids hate that. Why do I have to write out my work? I know what it is. I'm like, so that if you get it wrong, they can look back at what you did and explain it to you.
Yeah. Should have done that.
Very often, but
I know. I'm looking at my
tell them
answers
to.
like I should have done that.
It's a really good idea because if you're in that habit in the first place, I keep telling them that too. Stop and think for a minute. When I was in doing my associates, the teacher was quite awesome. I could go in and take a test, and I wrote down all how I figured it out from the test, and then you could schedule an appointment with her. And if I got some wrong, she would look at my note and go, oh wow, you really know the concept, you just like did this and this, or I'll give you 80% on that question. So instead of getting a 0, I'd get 80% on the question that I got wrong. I knew how to do it. So I'm like, that is why you write your notes, because then you get. Okay. Sorry, if I'd prepped better yesterday, I could help more, but I didn't.
Hey, I understand. I did this.
Say, nope, I did not prep.
I did this around 2 o'clock this morning, so.
And it did not help me, and I went to sleep.
When you have so many classes, it's really hard to get it all in. It's really hard to organize everything.
It really is.
Yeah, and when you have kids that,
Well, yeah, there's other factors too.
I'm so grateful that I don't I never thought that I would say this, but I'm so grateful that I don't have kids right now.
I could understand that.
I take care of so my neighbor, they have a tutor, and her tutor brings her kid to work on Tuesday, every day, but I have to watch her on Thursday and Friday. And so last night I stayed up until like 5 o'clock working on all my homework so that I wouldn't have to, I wouldn't get behind today.
Yeah.
Because I literally do like 12 hours of homework every day.
Yeah. What, you said you do have a tutor?
No, the neighbor has a tutor, and I watch
you
her
help
kid.
watch her, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how to do this one.
So the that I'm looking at, it's talking about has the 1,500 and 2,500. That. No. Okay, let's do this. Okay, is there any others that if you want to look forward and see if
I would go back to the homework. I mean, let's see, what are we doing? Are we doing lesson? Because like he'll probably go through it, but then will he actually even explain it? That's the question. In the video.
On the homework video? Yeah, it might.
You know what I mean? Like I'll go back.
It's not in the text, which is.
Yeah. I'm going to go see if I can find this in a homework video and maybe it would help. And maybe not. Let's see. We're on part 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So. Wait, are we on lesson 5, part 2? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Lesson
Yeah.
5, part 2. But is that preparation or homework? Let's see. I don't think that's the right one. Okay, I'm so confused. I can't find it. I don't know why. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, maybe this is it.
If we can't find it, guys, that's okay. I can just like search it on the internet or something.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea. Like I think like, oh, that's great. We have the answer key, so I don't have to do anything. But how do we get the
how
answer?
do you do it before?
Yeah, I have
I know.
no idea.
No, I'm looking on Khan real quick, and then brother question. Oh, Tina probably was. Were you here when I told my brother's statistical analyst for Zion? So I'm trying to
See if he can
sources. Yeah. Usually I'll send it to him, and it depends on how busy he is. But he'll write it out on a piece of paper how he did it, and he'll send a picture back to me.
Oh, that's nice. I hope he does that.
Yeah. So hopefully he's able to do that right now if he's not in a meeting or something. The quiz, if we start it, have a time limit. I don't
No.
No, the quiz doesn't have a time limit.
Should we start on the quiz? I wonder how long it is.
Start that and do some stuff with it while we're trying to figure this out.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. I gotta go back.
Gosh.
Did anybody like get a chance to work on the homework or have any questions concerning the homework before we go to the quiz?
For this one or for the next one?
For 5.
Or for the past? No. I usually do it after we've done our meeting.
Oh, okay. I only work on math homework. I'm going to be really honest. I only work on math on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
Well, you gotta.
So I take like an hour and I just go through and I do it all at once.
Yeah.
It's probably smart because then you have it in your brain.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to.
Oh, I'm like, that's not me.
Somebody's boogieing over there.
That's me. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I just was shocked because I went to grab my phone to answer and it wasn't.
It would have been nice if it was your brother.
Yeah.
Not that it's like my ringtone, but I don't know why I thought it was my phone.
I think it's just an instinct.
I've done that
people just.
Mm-hmm.
I was really used to my ringtone one time, and I don't know what happened, if it changed, something went wrong. And we were sitting in an office with my daughter, and my phone was ringing, and I had no clue because it was not my ringtone. And she's like, "Are you going to answer that?" I'm like, "It's not. It is my phone.
It's not me."
Some kid changed it on you.
I did that to my uncle.
Oh. There's 18 questions, it looks like.
Okay, let's see. Okay, scroll to there and start the quiz. I'm just wondering if there's not a question in regards to this.
There
is. We can at least do the quiz, and then so we can do the quiz, and then as soon as I find it out, I can let you guys know, and we can do a quick video chat if we need to or whatever.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm trying to open my quiz right now and close all the other millions of windows. This is where I should bring the other Chromebook, this stuff while I'm on video. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
I almost just closed down YouTube, guys. I mean, yeah, we would have been like, that wouldn't have helped.
Okay. Okay. Group quiz.
I hope you guys can't hear that. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, I just accidentally started playing my notes for psychology. It's like, it's like,
Ah.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Trying to get out my notes.
I closed that one stinking thing. Dang it. Nope, I didn't. Good. Probability applet. I thought I'd close that.
You know, just a really quick question for you guys, like trying to wrap my head around how to know all this stuff, especially by the tests. I don't know. What do you think? I went back to lesson 2 last night, and there's called the wrap up at the very end.
Okay.
And I'm feeling like maybe if I just know everything from the wrap up, that'll be okay. Is that a good way do you think to do it? You know, I don't, because there's just so much stuff. I'm like,
maybe what I've been doing, screenshots and creating like notes on certain.
Yeah.
So I'll go look at the wrap up and see if it's kind of similar of what things you need to know.
Yeah.
Do like I don't know what FaceTime. Anyway, we could do a thing that we go through stuff just to say, yeah, this is probably a good idea to have all this stuff.
I'm just wondering if
we could use a one sheet or something like that for.
Yeah, I mean, I can't use this for the test because I have so many notes, but like, you know, at the end I'd consolidate like, okay, actually no.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like we can consolidate what we need.
Yeah. Okay. Are you guys all up or not?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Are you ready, Janice, or not?
It's like having a
meltdown.
I was like, it's not. If it stays this way, it's the cold. It's making it freeze because I'm freezing. So I'm sure that's what it is. Sorry, guys. I completed. Yeah.
Okay. We got, I guess number 1 and number 2, we'll just put in whatever, you know, our thing. And then number 3. Is everybody's up? Are we good?
Yes.
Okay. So the total area under a normal distribution curve must equal, is it 1?
Yeah.
Under a distribution curve.
So it's basically.
Okay. Yep. All right, 1. And then number 4, under certain circumstances, a normal distribution curve can drop below the x-axis. I remember reading that it can never drop below the x-axis. Is that right?
That's correct.
That is correct.
My gosh, I remembered that. Give me a gold star.
So if you look at this curve, when we first talked about 100%, you cannot go any more than 100%, and you can't go negative. It's basically the same thing, but in a picture.
Okay. So you cannot drop below that. All right. Normal distribution curve is symmetric. I'd say yes. Is that because it's like bell-shaped?
Because both sides, because it's identical. I think I might have just figured that out.
Okay. All right. Using the following image to answer the next 2 questions.
The Z-score.
C.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not sure if everyone heard you.
Which one are we on? I'm
I
sorry.
said C would be good.
For 6, which
For
of the
number
following
6.
elements of the figure represents the z-score? Oh yeah, duh. And not duh, but like I actually know that, so duh, right? Okay. You get that, Tina?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Which of the following elements of the figure represents the probability that the z-score will be greater than 1? Which of the following elements of the figure? Oh, okay. So would that be C?
C was the z-score.
So B would be greater.
Oh, B.
Yes.
It's above the 1, yeah.
Area that's above the 1. Okay. So that's B. Okay. So 7 is B, correct? Okay. 8, according to the 68, 95, 99.7 rule, what percentage of the data from a bell-shaped distribution will be within 1 standard deviation of the mean?
So
What? Okay, sorry.
so this one is back to question number 6, where we had to explain the 68, 95, 99.7 rule.
Okay.
So 68% of the data will lie within 1 standard deviation.
Okay.
95% of the data will lie within 2 standard deviations. And 99.7% of the data will lie within 3 standard deviations. So this question is asking what percentage will be within 1 standard deviation?
So would that be 68%?
68%.
Yes.
Okay, but then we need to write it as 0.68?
No.
No.
It wants it as a whole number.
Oh, does it? Okay, what
Yeah.
percentage of the data? Okay, so 68.
Oh, but you did do 6-8, but not.
No
so we don't put
percent
percent,
sign.
just
No,
68.
just 68.
If they would have liked whole numbers yesterday when I did the
See,
stupid
that's what I get confused. But how did you know that? Sorry, I'm just wondering what percentage of the data from a bell. Okay, write your answer as a percentage, which is 42. Duh, right there. Okay, yeah. Oh, all these little things, you know. Okay. Suppose that z-scores come from a standard normal distribution, and use the normal probability applet to answer this question. What proportion of the z-scores will be between -1 and 1? Okay. So do we have to go into that normal probability applet?
It says 2, but there's a cheat on these next 3 questions.
Okay.
And it's the 68, 95, 99.7 rule.
Where'd you find that?
Based on the understanding, or my understanding of the 68.9, or the 68%, 99, whatever, that rule. That's too many percentages.
I know.
Remember, 68% lies within 1 and 1.
Okay.
95% lies between 2 and 2.
Okay.
And 99.7% lies within 3 and 3.
Okay.
So since this one is between 1 and 1.
But we're doing decimal. Are we still using the bell curve that they had up there a minute ago, or no?
I'm not sure to what you're referring. On this one, what you do is you go to that applet and you input -1 as the z-score.
Okay.
And then you highlight what's between 1 and 1.
So if you push on, are you just going to the link? Are you just using that link that they have on 9?
Yeah.
Okay, my brain obviously was shut down. Now I know what you're talking about when you said that.
Okay.
So let me share this for you guys so that you can see what I meant.
Yeah.
because I'm cheating in a sense, but it's not a cheat because if you understand the rule, then it's not a cheat.
Yeah.
So the question says, what percentage lies between -1 and 1?
Okay.
So I bring my -1 here, and it automatically fills in my 1 over here on the z-score.
Yeah.
Then I highlight what's between -1 and 1.
Okay.
And up here I receive the area,
Okay.
which is a percentage, which is 68%.
Because they're saying to put in, give your decimals give your answers as a decimal. Accurate to 3 decimal places.
Yes.
So would it be 0.682 or 0.683?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can't you still have to put it in there, but you know that your answer is going to be 68%, or does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Okay. But I didn't ever click on the little link. If I clicked on it, how would I get back? Just back button to the test?
Right click it. If you I don't know, because you don't have a PC.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But if you know how to open things in a new tab,
yeah,
in a new
that's what you should do.
Okay. Okay. So 0.683 is the answer.
Yes.
Oh shoot. What's going on? I don't know. Okay. All right. Are we good or sorry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's move on.
All right. Same thing, I guess, with that thing. Suppose that z-scores come from a standard normal distribution, just like the other one. Use the normal probability applet to answer the question, what proportion of the z-scores will be between -2 and 2? So we do the exact same thing.
Correct.
Put -2 and 2, and then we go up. And then we're supposed to have 3, you said? So
yes.
0.955?
Yes. Which is 95%.
Which is 95%. Okay. Oh, good. Now we get another one that's not going to be hard. So we just stick in the -3 and 3?
Yes.
Okay. Tina, if you wouldn't mind just screen sharing yours for a minute. I just don't want to go into it because I'm afraid I'm going to lose it.
Understandable. I think I have it up.
Okay. I think I'm just going to borrow my daughter's PC from now on with this class because she has a laptop, PC. I'll just have to remember how to use it because I haven't used one in like 10 years. So 0.9. Oh, no. Actually, what would this be? Because that's going to round up. No, 0.997.
0.997.
Okay.
Which is 99.7%. But we're putting in decimal form.
Right. Okay.
I say this. I want to stress that because question number 12.
Okay. Is it opposite?
No.
Oh, no.
It says, look carefully at your answers to the last 3 questions. What do you notice?
Well, that they're really close. No, though I guess not. Well, I don't know what I notice. That
it's a multiple choice.
It is multiple choice.
Oh, this is an actual thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, brother. Okay. The values match the 68, 95, 0 as the z-score increases the area between.
Would it be that it matches?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's just because obviously it's 1, 2, and 3, right?
Showing you the different percentages.
Okay. The values match. Okay. All right. You want to read the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure.
The amount of protein that an individual must consume is different for every person. There are solid theoretical ideas that suggest that the protein requirement will be normally distributed in the population of the United States. The protein requirement is given in terms of the number of grams of good quality protein that must be consumed each day per kilogram body of weight. the population mean protein requirements for adults is 65 grams of protein times -1 kilograms. I don't know how to say that. Kilogram to the -1 times D to the -1. And the population standard deviation is 0.07 grams protein kilograms to the -1 times, what's D mean?
Don't worry about all that
Okay.
stuff.
Okay, doesn't matter. What proportion?
Basically, the like centimeters, millimeters, whatever that you put
Okay.
after it, right?
Okay. So what proportion of the population have a protein requirement that is less than 60%? Give your answer as a decimal.
So remember our Z equals the formula you're using.
Our Z?
Like Z equals X minus divided by standard deviation. We're doing here.
Okay.
So set it up. You're trying to find Z.
Okay.
So Z equals now what is your
X?
Yeah, what's your X in that spread?
And X is the observed whatever. 65.65. So it would be point.
Oh wait,
no.
Points. Sorry. In the actual problem, it tells you the observed.
Oh.
See that?
Oh, okay. In the actual problem, 0.60.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So is it 0.60?
The 0.60. So then what's your minus your mean?
Does it tell us what the mean is?
And the
thing.
Questions.
Okay. 0.65. So minus 0.65, and then the standard deviation is going to be 0.07. Okay. So
Tina, you got that. You got it.
Yeah.
Nicole, any?
I'm just
Okay.
I worked ahead.
So
I'm not done. No, actually, I'm actually waiting for you guys to figure this out because I'm kind of like, I'm not confused, but one of the questions is based off of these answers, and I'm like, I think I did this wrong.
Oh, okay.
So
because
is the answer 0.71?
Let me double check.
For 13?
Yeah. It's negative, isn't it?
I mean, negative
Did you come
0.71?
Okay. Did you come up with a negative, Tina?
0.65 equals divided by 0.07. Yeah, negative 0.7142.
Okay.
Negative.
But it's 3 decimals, so don't put
point
to the 3rd decimal. So don't put the 2 in there.
Okay.
It's negative 0.714.
Except you got to put 3 decimals, so just leave the 4 out.
No, put the 4 in.
Wait, what?
So 714 is there.
714.
Oh, wait, I got 0.0714. That's not right.
I did not get 0.0714.
You got 0.7?
714, yeah.
Ooh, maybe I should do that again.
0 before the decimal, or does it matter?
The 0 needs to go before the decimal. If it goes after the decimal, you've changed the entire answer.
But you don't have to put a 0.
You don't have to put the 0
that in there.
Okay, so it's negative 0.714.
Yes.
Okay, I wonder how I didn't get that. Let me just do that really fast. Divided by 0.07. Oh, I did. Okay. I don't know what happened. All right. So what proportion of the population have a protein requirement that is more than 60 grams. Give your answer
Where
as a
that
guesstimate.
probability chart comes in, right?
The applet thing? Or no?
Yeah.
The applet.
Okay.
Do you need it shared?
Sure. Yeah,
Worried
that'd be
about
cool. If you
Sorry.
losing stuff.
Got it. I got you guys. I promise. I'm just trying to figure out, like, how did I get the other one? Like, I don't understand my life. So this is, I don't remember what we're looking
Question 14.
14.
So 14, so the
is more than
7 and
6.
4.
So
Is more than 6.
What is
0.6?
14 portion of the
yeah.
population more? Oh, so I need to put this, not that. Yeah, totally.
Just so confused.
And it's in a decimal.
Wait, how do you find that one? Sorry, I'm confused on that.
So
The
we put in
applet,
that.
don't you?
Yeah, we used the applet and we put
Yeah.
in that answer that you just received, the Z
0.714?
score.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
The 0.714.
right.
We put that in,
Mhm.
and it's looking for people above 0.6.
Okay.
So the above
But-
0.6 is going to be this right side, the very far right side.
Yeah, okay.
And then this is going to be our percentage or our decimal point answer right here.
And then do we go 0.238?
Yes. Because it says to 3 decimal points. So we round it up to 0.238.
0.238. Okay, okay. So we're just taking the answer we had before and putting it in the z-score
Mm-hmm.
from there. Okay. So what proportion of the population have a protein requirement that is less than? So do we do the same thing and then we just look?
We do.
Got another.
So
the
we have
7.
to,
Oh.
we have to find the z-score of 0.70.
Okay. So it's 0.70 minus the 0.65
Yes.
over the 0.07, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the one, like, I'm like, I need your help, guys, because I think I messed up.
Okay. So
I love group quizzes. I just want everybody to know that.
well, so do I, because I got lots of help. I got negative 0.714.
Negative 0.714. Maybe I
I
did
didn't
it
get a
wrong.
negative. I got a positive because you've got to put the 0.70 in first.
Yeah.
0.70
Oh.
minus 0.65, so
Oh.
then you'd have a positive
Oh, that's right.
divided
This is
by
the
your
same
positive.
answer, right? We got the same answer.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, I really screwed up. Done it. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So is it
it's negative.
0.714? Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying because it's the same. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Okay.
So, okay.
That's
The
interesting.
one would be, well, the answer that we got on the first one was negative.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The left side of the applet thing in the applet, where this is 0.714, it would be the right side.
But the area doesn't change. It still stays the same.
Right.
The
Well,
only
and
thing-
that's, so then because it says, so the 60 is 0.714, right? The
Yes.
60 grams.
Mm-hmm.
So wouldn't that be the first portion of the applet, just that first section?
Yeah, just this
So-
left side.
So my question would be, if that's just the left side and you're asking how many or what requires that there's more, wouldn't that be both and
Yes,
the
right.
right? That's what my question was.
So if we're
So
looking
then number
for
14,
on
wouldn't 14 be the area of everything but the first part?
no, on 14 it's just going to be the far right side.
But it's saying,
0.7.
because our answer for that, or the Z, is negative 0.714.
Yes. But it's asking
So that's
for
everything to the left.
no. It's asking for the population with a protein requirement more than 0.60 grams. So that means it'll be to the right. Does that make sense?
But to the right of the right one? What about the middle? What is the middle?
This is everything below 60 right here.
And then the middle is?
Between 0.65 and 0.6, I think.
But that says
it would have to be between 70 because 70. Okay, so wait, the mean is 65, which would be the exact center of that.
Uh-huh.
Is the left line. The 70 is the right line. Is that right?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay, so the mean of this whole thing is 0.65, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if the mean of the probability is 0.65, that is the exact center of this thing. So at 0 on the applet is 0.65, right? Would that be?
Wait, what you mean by 0 is if this answer is 0 up at the top?
Yeah. Okay, here, let me share my, because I'm moving my mouse, but you guys can't see, so I'm going to try to do this differently. Is my applet showing up on there?
Okay. I stopped sharing, so yes.
Okay. So if the mean is 65 or 0.65, that would be right there. That's where 0.65 is.
Mm-hmm.
0.60 is right here. And 0.70 is right here.
I don't see that where your mouse is on the.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Let me see. I need to. How do I say I want to be presenter? I don't know if I can.
No, we can see it. It's just your mouse wasn't moving.
Okay. So here's the. Do you see this?
It's on the red line.
Okay, so that red line would be 0.60. And this red line right here would be 0.70. And then right here in the middle would be 0.65 because that's the mean. Does that make sense?
Okay, yes, I'm understanding.
So your answer to the one question would be this, because it's saying everything above 60. And this line is 60. So if you're talking about the population above 60, it would be both of those.
Yes.
Okay, so 14.
Okay.
Would actually be the 0.7.
0.762.
0.762. Okay, because the mean is actually in the middle, and then that changes to the left would be 60, to the right would be 70, and then everything over. Okay.
But then when we go to 15 and it says that it's less than that 0.7, it's the same answer.
Yeah, because it's this.
I wonder if they're trying to trick us and it is the same answer.
Because 0.7 would be right here. And anything less would be that full amount also.
Do
you think it would be the same answer then?
Yeah.
It's a 0.762.
Yeah, that would make, I mean, that's what my observations tell me.
Okay, have a protein less than 70. Sorry, 65 is in the middle. You go up to 70, and then that would still be the same answer, huh?
So then does that mean we've got 13 incorrect?
Let's go back to 13.
No, 13.
Protein is less than 60.
Because 13 is your Z score, which is the score that we're putting in here. Oh, wait.
But don't you still have to go into the shading?
We do. So that it would actually be this. Right? Anything less than 60.
So 0.2376. So two.
Yeah, so it isn't actually asking for the z-score, which is what we put in there, I think.
So do you
No,
think?
what we put in there was the answer to 14.
Oh, okay.
So point
So it's the
23.
0.239 or 8, I mean.
8.
Sorry.
8.
Wait, where did we get? Sorry, from 13. Okay.
Okay, so 13, we had to find the z-score.
Oh, okay. We had to find the
I
z-score.
think that's what we put in at first was the z-score.
Okay.
13. We're not finding the z-score.
Well,
Yeah, well, we had to find it though.
Yeah, and
so
that's what
the 0.714 was the z-score, and then we had to find the
area.
This wasn't. Which is the 238. Then the next one is the 762. More than 860. Less than 70. Okay. So those should all be right now.
Okay.
Okay, now we're between 60 and 70.
Probably the random is like a person will be up a protein cramp. Whoever's sharing, would you mind sharing? Sorry.
I think it still is.
Okay. So between 60, which is going to be down, wait, between 60 and 70? Well, that's 65, right?
The middle is 65. It's
Which is
asking the decimal, like the
0.525.
Tina, is that what?
I'm sorry, I zoned out. I'm going on 2 hours of sleep, y'all. My brain's not functioning now.
Totally understand.
Oh.
And subtract the smaller area
0.52
from the larger area.
0.525?
Yeah.
Is that what you got, Tina? 0.525?
For number 15, what are we on? 16?
16.
Yes, sounds good.
Boy,
I'm not.
This
is the one. This is the one where I was like, the hint is confusing me so much on this one. I was like,
Don't read the hint. Oh my gosh.
I have no idea what. I have no idea.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's hint, why you guys are like, Tina, are you there? I'm like, I'm trying to figure this out.
Right.
I was reading the hint going, I don't know what this means. Okay, so I'm just going to read the question. Find the probability that a random selected person will have a protein requirement that is between 60 and 70, which are our two lines. So it's got to be 52%, or 0.525, which is 52%.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, don't read the hint.
But it says to subtract, and we're not subtracting anything.
Well, but see, it also says, so it says, shade the areas left of the scores you calculated. So our z scores were this one and that one. So if we shade the areas left, it would be that. Then it says, then subtract the smaller area from the larger area. So you subtract this from that, or this from the whole larger area.
The heck?
What do you think, Tina? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Between two values.
I do, and the answer that I keep getting based off the hint is 0.
Which it can't be.
Yeah, because it's asking for a percentage.
So this is the larger area, which is the 4.2 or 5.2, and this is the smaller area, which is 2.376. But then the combined area is the 0.7624. So I don't know what it means by smaller and larger area. 0.52. Can we take this more than once?
Yeah.
I think we can twice, right? Okay, so if you subtracted the smaller from the larger, it'd be like 0.2876, but I still I'm going with this. And then if we're wrong, I guess we'll do it again.
Yeah, so we do have another well, and doing
not reading the hint, this is what I would pick.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe that's what it comes down to. If we get it wrong, they'll have to go back and read the hint and try to figure it out that way.
And the 35th percentile of protein.
Ow. So
we just go on and see what happens, or what?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's the thinking.
Okay.
What's the next one? Find the 35th percentile for the protein requirement for adults. So this is on the applet too?
Yeah.
It's not.
No? Oh, 30%.
I believe so.
Percentile. Okay. So this is a formula?
no, this is going to be the percentile thing. Remember whenever we did the question where we input the percent at the top of the applet?
Thank you. I was like, I got to know this one. Where the heck? Okay.
So this is the applet?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Sorry, do you mind putting up the applet if you have it there? And just so I can see it. I don't want to mess my thing up right now, and then I'll go back and figure out how to do it.
You're fine. Okay. So was it 35th?
Yes.
Okay, so 35.
I got first.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Right.
So then we take the bottom number, the Z value, or what?
454.
Oh my goodness. So I don't know what happened if it logged me out. My quiz, all the answers are gone now.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Well, we'll just give them to you.
Just like had me I know. It just had me like re-log in to BYU.
Oh gosh. Well, we'll go back and give them to you because you can go back in.
I know.
But did you guys get 0.350?
Okay, so 0.350 is the percentile.
area,
what you're looking for is the Z.
Oh, the percentile. Okay. So is it, okay, so it's 0.454, but that's the 35th percentile. So that will be on the positive side?
Let's see. The 35th percentile. Tina, would there be a negative, or would it just be the point?
So
Because 35th percentile in my mind would be the lower, but I don't know if I'm thinking right.
I'm not exactly sure.
Okay, so that I was trying to log into the. Oh, I have 2 quiz windows open. That's my problem. Okay, so window. There we go. Now I'm trying to go to the textbook and see how it put it.
The percentiles. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I know how to do this, guys, I promise. Find the 35th percentile for the protein requirement.
I don't understand how it could be negative if it's in.
I don't think it's negative. I think it's positive.
That's what I was wondering. I couldn't remember.
Uh-huh.
So it would be the 0.454.
Yeah.
Okay. So we do the next one the same. We would just put in 80 or 0.80 at the top.
Well, and that's what I'm still okay. So yeah, I guess that doesn't. Yeah.
Whoops. Oh crap! I just messed up on that. What? I just somehow messed up. It was question 17.454.
I believe so. Let me scroll back up.
So did you just remember that the percentiles are supposed to go in the area place, or did you read that somewhere? I just don't remember reading that. Or
I read it.
Did you? So that's just that's definitely where it's supposed to go.
I read it.
So now it's just a matter of if it's a negative or positive, right?
Yeah, and I'm going into the homework or the textbook real quick because I know I seen it in there earlier. I just had closed it out because my computer was being slow.
Janet, are you looking in this lesson or the previous lessons?
Yeah, I'm looking in this one.
Okay.
Calculating percentile.
So guys, I just guessed on the last two. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you, I just put in some random stuff and submitted my quiz. And I got it correct. But I'm not sure how. I just was like, I'm going to go ahead and add this number. And I cannot for the life of me figure out. Like, I was just playing with the applet, and then I was like, I'm falling asleep and I have to leave in 5 minutes, so I'm just going to put in random answers.
Okay, so was it the ones that we just did? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, 17
How many
and
questions
18.
are there?
There's 18 questions.
Okay, so what did you put in? Did we put them in correctly? Is it the
Yes,
0.454?
No, 17 is not that. It is 0.623. But I'm not sure how I got that.
Because you were just kind of messing around with it?
Yeah, I was just playing with the applet. You can drag the red lines. I didn't know that.
Well, what did you get on 18? And then we'll go back and see if we can figure out how you got those answers.
18, I got 0.709.
709.
Yeah, 0.709. I was just playing with the red lines, and then I saw the time. Like, I really have to leave in 4 minutes, guys. I didn't realize
you're
we've
the
been on this
moderator person.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true. You are, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can go back on our own and just kind of go through those.
And figure out.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as you know,
if you want, we can do
tell me.
Yeah, and we can do a thing tomorrow. My brother sent me a thing, but then he said call me so I can explain it to you. So if you guys want to do a thing before you take the final quizzes this week, we could.
Yeah. What does everybody look like tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow
my phone's
morning.
right in front of me.
Let's see. I have to actually leave at 10. I do an internship from 10 to 1, but I could do it at, 8.
Is that Mountain Standard Time?
Yeah.
Okay. Because for me, 8 is not going to work.
Not good. Okay.
No. That's 9 o'clock my time. As long as we keep it less than an hour, I should be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm good tomorrow morning too.
I'm good as well tomorrow morning.
Okay, so tomorrow at 9, we're going to figure out how I got the answers for 17.
Are we doing it 8 Mountain Time, right?
Yeah. 8 Mountain Time. Sorry, 9 my time.
Okay.
Where are you at?
Okay.
I'm in Texas.
Oh, okay. I think we discussed that already, huh? All right.
Probably.
Okay.
I don't know.
Thank you. And then you'll post the video.
Yeah, I'll post this link to the discussion board. And will you post your Zoom or whatever too?
Yeah, I will go find that somewhere and I'll put it in the discussion. Like I'll respond to your discussion with it.
Okay,
and then
perfect.
I think, Rachel, you were going to go in and sign up for when they were going to come.
I'll sign up. So do you guys care? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
No.
So it's 2 for the semester, right?
Yeah.
Just let us know what days.
Yeah, I will.
So that we're
extra prepared
for that.
Yeah, I'll go do that. No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys rock.
Thanks.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
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 Oh my